Finch thought he had plenty of room and it just cramped him very late.
I mean, you recently said Aaron Finch could be a big liability going to this next T20 World Cup. Is it too late, do you think, though, for Australia to replace him as captain? And if they did think about dropping him, who would replace him at the top with David Warner?
What I saw of him during the IPL in particular for KKR wasn't great. It didn't fill me with a lot of confidence. There is still a lot of cricket to go before the T20 World Cup. Australia's got a lot of one-day and T20 cricket on in the lead up to the T20 World Cup in October. So he's got time to be able to just work through the issues that he's got. You can just see everything that he's setting himself up for is to not be beaten for the ball swinging back in. I know he'll be working through it as much as he can, but for Australia's sake, I really hope that he's able to sort that out and sort that issue out, because at the moment it is pretty glaring at the moment. But he's got the skills. He's one of Australia's great short-form batters, white ball batsmen that ever played for Australia. So he can certainly turn it around. But what I saw didn't fill me with a lot of confidence. But around that, look, in the end, what the hierarchy of Australian cricket, whether it's selectors and Andrew McDonald, are saying is that Aaron Finch is going to be the captain of the T20 World Cup. So I'd be surprised if they change that. They're just going to have to put a lot of work and all the work necessary to be able to sort of get Aaron moving in the right direction with his technique. So I'd be surprised if they change that late stage. But with that, I've said this as well, is if something happens to Aaron Finch, the perfect person to be able to captain Australia in a T20 game, I think, is Dave Warner. I think he'd be a great person to lead them anyway.
How important, though, would you say that Aaron Finch is in terms of his leadership and captaincy, and in T20 cricket compared to, say, Test cricket, to have that kind of consistency from a leader, or is it something that can be interchangeable?
All reports, everyone that I talk to about Aaron Finch's captaincy, the players really enjoy what he does on the field. His decision making on the field, how he's continued to evolve as a leader. You can't get to have the success that Australia have had to be able to win a T20 World Cup, which Australia never did up until last year. He's obviously doing a lot right, and the group around him, the players enjoy what he's doing. So that means that he's doing a really good job. So that for me is the barometer of how the captain's going. So while he's doing that, then that's a great thing, especially decision making under pressure in a World Cup. It's so important. So you do want your best captain there who's been there and done that. So again, I've got my fingers crossed that Aaron's able to sort of sort out what's going on with his technique at the moment, and he's got plenty of games to be able to get it right in the lead up to the T20 World Cup, because he knows he's had a lot of success. He knows the Australian conditions better as good as anyone throughout the world. So hopefully he can hit the ground running when that T20 World Cup kicks off.